It's the Flow Friday Night Sports Show, and it's time for us to have a look at KNT Netball. Round one of matches played last week, and some interesting results for us to go through. Joining me on the line is Sally. She's back again. How you going, Sally?
I'm very well, thank you.
Excellent. It was an interesting round of matches, and I think we might start with the close one at Mundulla and the home club there, Mundulla. They went down to Narracourt in a high-scoring one, 55-53, just 2 goals in it.
Yeah, this would have been a great game out at Mundulla, I would have thought. Really tightly contested the whole way through, and I think Mundulla were up by 1 at quarter time, and then Narracourt came back in the second, and then Mundulla again in the third, so it was just in the last quarter. Narracourt's goalies actually got him over the line to finish up by 2. Great game by all girls on court.
Indeed, a fantastic game. And the other round one matches were all pretty clear-cut, to be fair. I think we might go to Bywater next, where it was Keith who dominated in the end, 64-35, a 29-goal win for them. Good way to start the season away from home. Yeah,
I think they were very happy with this win. Obviously, just the whole game, just from go to flow, they were just on top of the game and played, nice, flashy, great game. And I know they've got a new goalie in there, Daniel Van Kalken, who played very well, and Charlie Hodges playing well for Kybe.
Yep. Excellent. So Keith looking good early doors. Lucendale as well. The champs, they were hardly troubled against Padthaway. They beat them 59 to just 17. So at the defensive end, they were brilliant and obviously did enough in the goal circle to make a big score.
Yeah, from what I can gather, their defensive line was just really, really good last Saturday, and quite young and new, and which was great to see. But Padthaway just need to get a few more goals, and hopefully they'll improve through the season.
Exactly. Looking for some improvement from them. And Bordertown, they put 28 on the board in the final match of the round, but unfortunately the home team, Penola, went on a goal scoring spree, hardly missing. 70-28 in the end, the final score there. Penola in the goal circle, just dominant.
Yeah, magic. Just a great start by Penola, and I know their goal attack, Georgia Winter, shooting at 85% accuracy, so that was a great start for her, and they had a few new girls in there, and Bordertown's got a lot to work with, and hopefully, we'll see improvement from them also over the season.
Indeed, we will. So we move on to round 2 of matches this weekend, and there is an Anzac Day clash that we should mention too. So at Narracourt, they'll welcome Kybe Bolite to town on Anzac Day itself. Footballers and the netballers, I imagine, will have some protocols they need to follow.
Yes, obviously starting at 12 o'clock on the Sunday with some juniors. So the juniors will play, and then at 3 o'clock they'll have their Anzac Day minute silence, and then the seniors will play in the afternoon. So always a great game here between Narracourt and Kybe. Some nice friendly rivalry will be out there on force.
Indeed, and Narracourt, of course, starting the season well with a win. So you would expect Narracourt to go in as favourites to win this one?
I would think so, just based on some scores last week and the word around their traps this week. I think they're going to get slightly favourites. I think, Kybe will get better throughout the season. So I think Narracourt for the first game, second round.
All right. We get our first look at Border Districts 2 this weekend. They head to Bordertown. Bordertown, of course, disappointing losers in round 1. And this should be an interesting game.
I think so. Obviously, we're not quite sure what Borders have got. I know they've got a new lineup, and they'll be already all firing to go. And I think Bordertown had another week on the training track, would have had a few things to work on from last week. So I think we'll see a different side and a close game, and I think Bordertown just in this one.
Yeah, you think so? These games that we're talking about now, including that one, will be on Saturday. The next one we'll talk about is at Padthaway, where the home side will look to bounce back against Mundulla. Mundulla will start favourites, though probably should win, but the score, I think, will be the thing of interest here for Padthaway. Hopefully they can get something going inside that goal circle.
Absolutely, here. Hopefully they're improving from last week, and obviously I think Mundulla will be the favourites coming in after their little loss last week, but hopefully some Padthaway, some different combinations might be out on the court this week, and hopefully they'll be better and bigger this week.
Yes, indeed. And the final match of the round that we'll talk about on Saturday, this is the match of the round. Don't worry about that. Keith hosting Penola. This should be an absolute beauty.
Obviously, based on last week's results, I totally agree with you. I think it'll be a great game. And obviously, these will be 2 teams in the top 5 at the end of the season. So I don't think Penola's beaten Keith for a while, and I might just tip them in a close one. But, definitely the match of the round, and can't wait to see the results on Saturday night.
Excellent. Lucindale, of course, having the week off over the Anzac Day long weekend. Any other news or anything for us to talk about before we wrap up, Sally?
Yeah, I suppose we've just got a bit of a milestone game. We had 200 games for Danny Leasy, who played for Mundulla in the A grade last week, and Annalisa Pickering played her 250th game for Mundulla, so that's a great achievement for those two girls.
Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations to them. And good luck to everyone hitting the courts across KNT Netball this weekend, and in particular to those two clubs getting to play on Anzac Day. It's a bit of an honour, I think, get to play sport on Anzac Day, and I love the fact that KNT don't start until midday as well. All things pointing to a great day there at Narracourt.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's an absolute honour, and those two clubs really enjoy it. So fantastic for them to be able to do that and be the shining lights for our KNT.
Indeed. Sally, enjoy the weekend. Thanks for joining us again here on the Flow Friday Night Sports Show. Enjoy the netball.
Will do. Thank you very much.